Lit firecracker into an iron barrel, the energy released by the explosion will instantly launch the lid into the air. You think it's a shame to let all that energy go to waste, so you turn the barrel upside down, attach a connecting rod to the lid, and connect the rod to a crankshaft. Now the lid can only move up and down inside the barrel. Congratulations, you've just invented a piston. But now there's a problem. You can no longer throw firecrackers into the sealed barrel, so you drill a small hole at the top and drop a lit firecracker through it. The explosion pushes the piston downward, but after the piston moves down, how does it return to its original position? Being clever, you add a flywheel to the crankshaft. The flywheel's rotational inertia keeps the crankshaft turning and pushes the piston back up. However, lighting a new firecracker every time is far too inconvenient. So you install a fuel injector at the top and replace the firecrackers with fuel. You also add a spark plug to ignite the fuel, but a sealed chamber contains no oxygen, so the fuel won't ignite. To solve this, you add an intake valve next to the fuel injector. Now air and fuel can enter the barrel together, and the spark plug can ignite the mixture, producing power. A new problem appears. The exhaust gases from combustion can't escape. They block fresh air and fuel from entering, causing the engine to lose power and eventually stop. So you add an exhaust valve on the other side of the top. Now the exhaust gases can leave the chamber smoothly. However, manually operating the two valves is exhausting and impossible at high speeds. So, being ingenious once again, you install two camshafts above the valves. As the camshafts rotate, the lobes on the shafts push the valves open at the proper times. But once a valve is opened, it won't close by itself. Therefore, you add a spring to each valve. After a valve is pushed open, the spring pulls it back into its closed position, sealing the chamber tightly. The rotating camshafts precisely control the timing of both valves. When the intake valve opens, the piston moves downward, drawing a mixture of fuel and air into the barrel, which is now called a cylinder. The intake valve closes, and the piston moves upward, compressing the air-fuel mixture. The spark plug fires, igniting the mixture. The resulting explosion pushes the piston downward. Then the exhaust valve opens, and the piston moves upward again, forcing all the exhaust gases out of the cylinder. Intake, compression, power, exhaust. One complete cycle. The next cycle begins immediately. All the components work together continuously. Congratulations, you have successfully invented the four-stroke internal combustion engine. If you throw a lit firecracker